man. But big up to my guy, Jay. You already know what it is. Speaking of wingers, Johnson is finished. Oh my, no, do you know what? I need to show you what I saw the other day. And I don't even know how. I genuinely couldn't fathom how 2020 how Johnson made, like, when I mean I couldn't fathom how Johnson even made this list, yeah. Let me see if I can find this list. Because I saw Johnson on a list, man, and it was crazy. It was on a nah, I need to see if I can find it. Oh my god, I found it. Oh my god, I found it. Is this it? Is this it? Oh my god. Yeah, yeah, guys. I think we need to report this. This needs to be reported because I don't. Whoever, look, you know what? Let me share my screen. Share my screen with you guys, yeah? Because you're not gonna believe, like, all right. So I saw this. Just looking at like wingers. I was doing a talk the other day. You probably see it on Judge Mo's, Footy Judge Mo's channel. We were talking about best wingers in world football. You know, again, they tried to draw me out. Is Saka world class? Said no. I named wingers I think are better than him. They tried to get onto me because they say, "Oh, you like aesthetics," and I said, "I know I like aesthetics. I've said this like 1,000 times on every stream. I like an aesthetic winger. I like someone that actually beats their man, does a proper winger's job. I don't like someone to just be a basic winger, innit? If they're effective, cool. I don't like basic wingers. That's not me. I don't watch football with a fucking calculator. I watch it with my eyes, innit? So I want a winger that's gonna get me up off my feet. But I saw this list. I saw this list recently. It was made by 90-minute staff. They didn't. I was hoping they put a specific person. I was hoping so we could all cancel them together. But we're going to have to cancel the whole of the 90th minute. This is a very recent list, by the way. March 26, 2025, they made this list. 90-minute. Now, I know 90-minute do spout some rubbish. I know when it comes to transfer rumors, they do spout some rubbish. But this, what I saw, yo, forget the headline. Let's just go. Top 25 best right wingers in world football. Now, welcome to world class right wingers. They put, the two face of football right now, Salah, Messi. That's fine. Not a bad start. And it's top 25. And I know finding 25 top right wingers in world football is hard enough itself, especially nowadays. The talent pool is not that high. It's not there. But let's just go through this list to see where someone ranks. Yeah. I'm glad you said this name because I just remembered seeing this and I was like, yo, this is nuts. So started off Kareem Adeyemi, good player. Not bad to be sitting there. Federico Chiesa, 24. First of all, who do you guys put your little top five? Put your top five in the chat. I want to know what you guys have in your top five. For top five right wingers in world football, just out of curiosity for anything, yeah. And once we get down to one, I'll read out you guys' top five. So we got Chiesa at 22, Musa Diaby at 23, a player who's in Saudi. So to put him at 23, I suppose the players to be above Adeyemi is a bit of a stretch. I'm not gonna lie, but I think he's a decent player. I think Diaby's all right. Riyad Mahrez at 22 is crazy. Because I don't care about his age. Riyad Mahrez at 22, below some of the players that you're going to see, is nuts. Because I know you can throw him in the Premier League now and he still give better performances than some of these players. Matteo Politano, he's good. He's decent, like he says there, steady Eddie. Eden Zagrova, decent player again. Look, do you know what? These are ones. Leon Bailey, Noni Madueke, 18th, yeah. Oh, cool. Angel Di Maria at 17. You've got Angel Di Maria at 17, Riyad Mahrez at 22. Now, I know these players are old. They get into the latter stages of their career, so they probably drop down the rankings due to that. But you're not going to believe who is next. You're not gonna believe who is next. Ah! I can't believe they have Brennan Johnson above Angel Di Maria and Riyad Mahrez. Oh my God, people. I can't believe they think Brennan Johnson's better than Di Maria. No, Brennan Johnson is apparently better than Di Maria. Do you know, he's better than Madueke. I don't care. Leon Bailey, probably better than. I don't think he's better than Zagrova. Better than Politano. Definitely not better than Mahrez. Don't think he's better than Diaby. And he's definitely not. Bro. They have Brennan Johnson above Angel Di Maria and Riyad Mahrez. At their latter ages, their late stage of their career, to say Brennan Johnson is better than any of them is disgraceful. Let's cancel 90 minutes. 90 minutes needs to be cancelled. Brennan Johnson's better than Di Maria. What? I can't believe Brennan Johnson is down as better than Di Maria. This is nuts. This is nuts. I can't, like, this is why they're doing it if you're doing it for men's mental health, I might hear it. But to have Brennan Johnson above Di Maria is crazy stuff. Nasty work. Nasty, nasty work. I'm not going to lie. Next, they have man like Troops himself. Yeah. Jadon Sancho, 15th. Then Johan Bakayoko, definitely way better than Brennan Johnson. And then you go Kubo is good. Pedro Neto at 12. Pulisic at 11. Jared Bowen coming in at number 10. Brian Mbuemo coming in at number 9. Leroy Sané at number 8. These are just right wingers, by the way. Just so everyone, this is just right wingers. Yeah. Elise at number 7. Lionel Messi at number 6. Messi at, yo, if I see a few players, Messi at number 6. Huh? What? Rodrigo, better than Messi, apparently. Nuts. Rodrigo at number 5. But he's a good player. I like Rodrigo, so not a bad position. Dembele at number 4. Lamine Yamal at number 3. Saka at number 2. I think Lamar is better than Saka. And Mohamed Salah at number 1. I do think Saka makes his top 5, no doubt about that. Saka's definitely in this top 5. I think I'd put Messi higher. I'd also put Ousmane Dembele. No, do you know what? I'd leave Ousmane Dembele in 4th. I'd throw, or in 5th. I'd move Dembele down, bring Messi up to that number 2 position. And then I'd go Salah, Messi, Yamal, Saka. And then Dembele. And then Rodrigo. And then the players proceeding in that order. Elise, Sane, Mbuemo, and so on and so forth. But I just need to go back to this, man. What do you guys think, man? Let me go to the chat. I know I'm way behind the chat, but I just need to. I need to see. Yeah. Report this article. Yeah. Report this article. I'm gonna send the link in the chat. How about this? I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Yeah. You guys want to report the article? The link's in the chat, people. Yeah. The data is killing football, Starcrow. The data is killing football, man. Elijah, I know they didn't put a name for. They did not want one person in the 90-minute football staff to get absolutely cooked. They know whoever put this out would have been fried. They would have been fried. They would have been absolutely finished. Like, when I mean done, like done, finished, finito. They would have been abused. They would have been abused. Like Rafinha, Yamal, Salah, Vinny, and Dembele for me right now in no particular order. I think Rafinha he's counted off the left, isn't he? He's been playing off the left this season. So, but I hear if you're talking about just wingers in general, that's a great top 5, to be honest. I probably would agree with you. If you're talking about this season, that's a really solid top 5. This aesthetic winger narrative is BS. There isn't a good winger that consistently beats his man that looks bad doing it. That's the thing. I think what it is some people got caught up in the Saint Maximans of this world and the Jeremy Doku's who beat their man, but their impact on the GA side of things are really low. But I think the things that they do is they take players out of the game. If you beat 2 players and then you get into the box, of course, your final third ball needs to be good. You need to make sure that you've got a good pass and good decision making to make sure you are an effective winger and you're contributing to your team. But if you're beating 2 man and taking 2 man out of the game, you're already helping the attack flourish more. You're already helping and creating more space for your other players to run into. So, yeah, I agree with you, Junior. I do get what you mean. I agree with you. Top 3 is Salah, Rafinha, and Dembele on form. My ball 16. Above Mahrez, bro. You know, you guys are thinking what I'm thinking. That run he had when he deactivated his IG was cold. I hear it. Nah, this is crazy. This is the Saudi tax is wild, bro. It's wild. Primani has Madueke, an honorable mention for Madueke. My definitive list, Johnson isn't better than him, bruv. If you think so, I think Johnson's better than Madueke. I'm not going to lie. More effective anyway. A 40-year-old Di Maria will always be better, and no matter what. Mahrez with 1 leg is better. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Yeah, but he's at Benfica, probably still doing more than what Brennan Johnson is doing right now. Interesting who they count as right wingers. Suppose it's the players that are declared off of the right wing more often than not. If you play right wing but also play left wing and so on, it's a difficult one. Pedro Neto has played right wing a lot this season, but I would say he's a left winger, innit? So, yeah, I guess it depends where they've been playing this season more than anything. Big up, Jords. Big up to Yasser TV. Hope you're well. The disrespect on Messi is crazy. The disrespect is crazy. You can't. 16th isn't good. Let him have 16th. Now this is where Tottenham fans just start clutching. They're like, "Give me something. Give me something." Like, bro, yeah. Brennan Johnson is not 16th. I would put Brennan Johnson closer to 25. Brennan Johnson's definitely maybe 20th, 21st. Definitely not 16th. Tottenham's 16th. Brennan Johnson doesn't deserve 16th. He needs to be lower. He needs to be lower. No, big up to Duke Dennis. Yeah, I hope you're well, my bro. No, not Ballon d'Or list. Just a top 25 right wingers in the world list. But wallahi, the disrespect on Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez is still a top 10 winger in the world if he returns to Europe. Best third touch in the last decade I've seen in the Prem. No doubt about that. Riyad Mahrez is definitely a top 10 right winger in the world, or top 10 winger in the world, hands down. There's no doubt about that. But George, not gonna lie, you can't count a kick and run as beating your man. That's a pace merchant thing. No, facts, and that's why I say Brennan Johnson's not beating his man. He doesn't beat his man. Getting the ball in front of your man is not beating your man. It's, going inside out, being able to chop it off the left, chop it into the right, use both your feet. A guy that's a good dribbler should be able to dribble with both feet, going inside and outside and beating their man effectively. That's definitely not Brennan Johnson. But yeah, that list was crazy to see. I'm not gonna lie. It was very crazy to see. It was funny more than anything though. When I saw it, I was like, yo, I was trying to find a winger list just to give me the ideas of what wingers I was trying to think of. And seeing Brennan Johnson in that top, he's barely like top 16. It's a bit mad. It's a bit